Hey guys, welcome to the farm. It's been a while since you've done the walk with me up to the barn. It is in the afternoon, the 3rd of October. It was 27 degrees here this morning. How is the weather where you are? Are you experiencing winter already? And Sophie is doing a lot better. She's gonna move out because Buddy's coming. Hi, Buddy. Hey, look at the ears pinned. She's like, oh, wow, Sophie, you're getting so brave. Look at you. Give y'all a shot of going up to the barn. We had homeschool group this morning. I'll show y'all a picture. We had hot cocoa and chatter before we got started with farm chores, and that was so fun, and we worked with the horses. With the cost of feed for the animals, I am starting to... She's in here with me. Thank you. Are you helping me clean up the feed room? I've been mixing my own feed. So it's organic horse feed with alfalfa pellets, some oats, and some beet pulp. And beet pulp is great. With horses, you have to soak it. With goats, you can give it to them dry. You don't have to soak it for goats. It's actually a really great thing. And during rut season, your bucks, if you have goats, your bucks, even the young boys can drop weight during that season. So beet pulp is great for that. I just wouldn't go above 10% of their diet. So 10% of what you're feeding grain-wise. And I do not give my boy goats alfalfa pellets, but I will, I'm missing a bowl, but I will give them chaff hay. That's another thing I mix in with their stuff. So just a little tidbit of information.
They're going to stick their big heads in. Yeah. They're not letting you share. You go, pretty girl.
It's actually been a while since I've been able to kind of sit out. I love the fall. It's my favorite. And I can sit here. I'm in the goat house. What are you doing, Nellie? Huh? Where you going? Just being able to watch. Goats are joy. I just love watching them. All right. In my soap lab, I have all of these soaps to bevel and package and label. But what I'm going to show y'all is my little beeswax melting set up here on my table. You will need definitely parchment paper, even maybe freezer paper to lay down because it gets messy. If you mess with honey, beeswax, all of the above, it's just messy. And even though this is my workspace, I make soap on this table and I don't want beeswax. I don't want to have to scrape beeswax off the table. So I put down some freezer paper. Like my little llama mug, isn't that so cute? The only problem is if I have my glasses on, it's hard for me to drink it. All right, so you're gonna need a crock pot, some cheesecloth would be great, and some water. I'm going to pour some water in the bottom here, maybe about an inch. You don't need a whole bunch. This beeswax is about 10 pounds, and if you look on it, do you see all of that? That's propolis, maybe even a bee wing or leg. Could be all kinds of things. This was already rendered down from an apiary in my area, but typically beeswax, depending on how clean you want it to be, needs to be rendered several times. So I'm gonna render it down, and I'm probably gonna render it down again. And all that means is I'm gonna melt it down in this crock pot. I'm putting this in here. It's okay if it gets wet because the water is not going to, beeswax and water will not mix. We want all of this to catch any impurities. And since I am making candles, I want the purest form of beeswax. So just like that. And you can double it up, it's fine. You are going to save that cheesecloth because it's gonna be great fire starter when you need to start your campfires or wherever you need to start a fire. It's great to save. I'm just gonna take my beeswax and I'm gonna set it right down in here. All right, so that's gonna go down in there like that. And I'm going to melt it down. So this is gonna heat up. It's gonna take a little while, that's why I turn it on high. And this will melt down. And as soon as it melts down enough, I will put the top on. But till then, I'm gonna go work on getting these soaps done.
With the little that I have, with the little I can give, with the little that I am, Lord, I know you'll, Lord, I know you'll take me. With the little that I have, with the little I can give, with the little that I am, Lord, I know you'll, Lord, I know you'll take me. Hallelujah, you've accepted me. Hallelujah, you've adopted me. You show favor through my failing ways. Hallelujah.
And this is the clean wax, and all I did, it was a disc, all I did was wrap it up really good in this parchment paper, and I hit it one time with a hammer, and it makes it into these bits. And then we're gonna bring these over here into this pan. It's a double boiler. I like one that has a spout. So I'm gonna be pouring all of these, the melted wax into these. These run about 4 to 6 ounces, and then I know when I'm time to make my candles that I can just take a measure out what I need. Let's see if I can pour a few with holding the camera. Oh, don't want to do that. That'll work. All this can go in the bag. It's a little more difficult to do when I'm trying to film. I might try the other side actually. Okay, once they solidify even just a little bit, you can put them in the fridge. I have a special fridge out here just for, and freezer, for my soap making, and you can see how they just kind of pop out there. They're still a little warm, so you can wait until they're completely cool. So, yeah. Get ready, next video I put up will be how to make candles. It'll be perfect timing right before Christmas if you want to do some for gifts. Be sure to watch our shorts, guys, and as always, be encouraged. God bless. Bye. So please do not waste this precious resource. All this stuff that I pulled off with all the propolis and stuff in it, I am going to put into another cheesecloth and melt that down. I want to use every little bit.